Awesome, 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 guys. Well, guys, we're super excited tonight. I was just really excited as I was listening to that video. When I heard one of my personal inspirational leaders and mentors, Mr. Les Brown. As I was listening to that video, I heard him say some things on that video that he would share with me in the times that we've had the opportunity to connect and be mentored by him. So my name is Michael McVay, wealth builder here with At Cost Metals, guys. I'm super, super excited tonight and every night, but even more so tonight as we're getting closer and closer to launching. I see Mr. James on the line. Got a chance to meet Mr. James. How you doing, sir? Super excited, guys. And so I'm excited. I've been in this space of network distribution about 15 years. And we've been blessed to do some amazing things over my tenure. We've been blessed to build $1 million organization in this space. And as when I got this phone call about a month and a half ago, and Antoine told me, he said, "Cuz I think I got my hands on something big here, and I need you to take a look." And about 5 minutes into the conversation, before I saw anything, when he told me exactly what it was, I was like, I'm in. Now I made that decision for two reasons. Number one, because it was him. And everything he touched turns to gold, right? So at the end of the day, I was like, hey, I got to be a part of this. But number two, precious metals, gold and silver is something that I've always been interested in, but never really had the opportunity. And so what I told people that actually follow me in my network is, guys, just for the first time, I can simply, authentically show people how they can literally become very, very successful and produce and generate wealth without having to be such an impactful individual that most people think you have to be in this industry of network distribution. So I am super, super excited. Just elated to be a part of this program. Very, very grateful for Mr. Antoine actually giving me that call, guys. So I'm going to go ahead and get out the way so we can go ahead and get this information shared. I know he's got some exciting information he's going to share with you guys. And this thing is getting bigger and bigger and better by the time. But for those who don't know, the speaker for tonight is someone that obviously I have a great, tremendous amount of respect for. Not only because he's happened to be my cousin, but because he's an absolute global leader in this industry. He's been in this industry over 25, 30 years, and I watched him from afar as he built business all over the world year after year after year. He never knew this. And people used to get us mixed up all the time and like, hey, your name is Antoine. I said, no, that's my cousin. He's one in the magazines and on the billboards, not me. And it's so ironic because we would talk all the time. We would talk all the time. And we would just do family stuff and go out to eat lunch and meet each other in restaurants and bump into each other. And he never, ever shared anything with me about network distribution. But what he don't know is he was an inspiration behind me getting involved in this industry. My other cousin told me about a company, and I decided to take a look when I realized this was something that he was doing. And we went on to do some amazing things in that industry, guys. So I'm just super excited to be able to be aligned up and be able to work with him in this project. And I believe this project is going to be the project that we and all of us on this Zoom and abroad is going to be able to break records and reach milestones that we never, ever, ever thought possible. So without any further ado, Mr. Antoine McVay, you take it over, sir.
Michael, man, thank you so very much. I truly, truly appreciate you. And guys, before I get started, I got to tell you, my cousin said some great things about me and he was sharing the story about us. And I got to tell you, I watched him from afar. I watched Michael McVay, who is very successful in traditional business, has built a seven-figure business in the personal injury space, the legal personal injury space, very successful. And then all of a sudden get into this industry of networking and build another seven-figure income. I mean, I was just blown away. So I watched this gentleman with this massive success. And I knew that the right opportunity would align itself for me to make that phone call to him and say, cuz I've got something. Even though he watched me and we met and I was involved with something, that wasn't the right opportunity that I wanted to get my cousin involved. It's this opportunity. The timing saw fit for right now. So I'm so honored just to be working with you, and we're going to do some incredible things. We're going to help change the lives of a lot of people. I know right now I've got two types of people that are viewing this information. I got some people who were invited because they have clearly heard or been told told that they can buy gold and silver at cost. That's all they're interested in. They just want to be able to get the best price on gold and silver and bullion. If that's you, you're definitely at the right place. I've got something for you. We also have something for those who are looking to not only buy gold and silver at cost, but to build a business around this model and earn some incredible income. If that's you, I've got something for you. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. I know I also said I have a special guest for today. Well, I got to tell you and be upfront with you, that special guest contacted me about an hour and a half before this meeting and said, I cannot make it today. I'm still recording, but I will make the next one. We're wrapping up. We've got a red carpet event coming up, but I'm going to show you who our special guest will be that's coming on the Zoom, who's a member of At Cost Metal. I will make you aware as I wrap this thing up. So guys, as I stated, I've got something for customers. I've got something that want to build a business as well as buy gold and silver at cost. So the name of the company truly says it all, At Cost Metals. What I'm going to do is share a 2-minute video that's going to give you an overview of what it means if you decide to become a member at Cost Metals.
In the grand scheme of wealth preservation, purchasing and storing precious metals can be a daunting endeavor. The hurdles are many, from high markups and hidden fees to the logistical nightmare of secure storage. Even figuring out the authenticity of your purchase can be a nail-biting experience. Imagine a world where these complications are no longer your concern. Welcome to the future with At Cost Metals, where the complexities of traditional methods are replaced with simplicity, security, and savings. This is the world of our membership-based service. For an annual fee of $149 or $399, you gain access to a treasure trove of benefits that make precious metals purchasing a breeze. Picture this: buying precious metals at cost, with no markups, no hidden fees, just the pure value of the metal itself. But the advantages don't stop there. Our service doesn't just give you precious metals at cost, it also provides a digital and physical vault with the highest level of security. No more worrying about burglars or natural disasters. Your precious metals are safe in our DAP vault, accessible anytime, anywhere. Now, you might be asking, what about shipping? We've got you covered. Enjoy free or at-cost shipping, depending on your membership tier. This means more savings for you, more value for your investment. In the world of precious metals investment, our service is a game changer. It's not just a better way to buy and store precious metals, it's the best way. Don't let the complexities of traditional methods deter you from the lucrative world of precious metals. Sign up for a membership today. Secure your wealth, ensure your future. Welcome to the new age of precious metal investment. Welcome to a world of security, simplicity, and savings.
There are 3 requirements for a successful company. Number 1, perfect timing, perfect products, and perfect business model. And we have all 3 here at Cost Metal. Here are some statements from some experts. You've got Dr. Ron Paul, congressman, that says, inflation is a very simple concept to understand. More money equals less in value. Now you've got the author of Rich Dad, Poor Dad, Robert Kiyosaki, that says, silver may be the best possible way to build wealth. These are quotes that are at least 20 years old, but they still are more true today than ever before. Let's talk about why timing is everything. Number 1, there's global uncertainty. It all but dictates the necessity of a stable store value. You've got inflation. It's clearly winning the war. It's not going to get any better. It's only going to get worse. You've got globally, housing have been affected. Grocery prices are not sustainable. Central banks are all printing money at unprecedented rates. You've got paper currency going digital. You've got the Brits. You've got the Fed now. And of course, the lasting effects of COVID has affected supply chains. These are not opinions, ladies and gentlemen. These are facts, regardless of one's political views, nationality, or religion. Let's talk about why precious metals. Number 1, it holds real tangible value. You can hold it in your hand if you choose to. It's time tested. It's not on trial like your mindset may be. And it's by far is the best product that hedges against inflation. It's easily explainable. Even children know that it's good. It's relatively stable during times of uncertainty like right now. And it is by far the best product to be garage qualified versus a consumable. Success leaves clues. Here's one clue from CNN Business, December the 16th of 2023. Costco's hottest item isn't rotisserie chickens. Can you believe that? It's not food. You know what it is? It's $2,000 gold bars. Why do you think that is? I just told you. Times of uncertainty. Okay. So Costco's, which is an American company with a huge warehouse that sells anything from tennis shoes to 2-carat gold bars and food, guess what? They're selling $2,000 gold bars. They actually had a limit. You couldn't buy more than 3. And to shop there, you have to be a member. You pay a fee to become a member. You can shop at Costco's. Here's another clue. Central banks are buying gold at record pace so far in 2023. So consumers are putting their money in the bank, and the banks are taking that money and buying gold. Did you hear me? I assure you they're going to break a record in 2024. Here's another clue. States where gold and silver have become legal tender. If you look over to the right, Louisiana, Utah, and Texas have passed legislation recognizing gold and silver as legal tender. That's a move that allows citizens to make transactions using precious metals in place of cash. Let's speak to our business model. We have developed relationships. Watch this. With the largest market makers in bullion and numismatics coins, the largest. I'm talking about the 4th and 5th largest in the world. We own all of our networking software. It's not outsourced, so we don't charge you a monthly fee for the website. It's free. We sell metal, bullion at cost to customers. It's all in the name. And we're going to pay everyday ordinary people, regardless of race, gender, religion, education, and background, to share their membership experience with others and grow. The bigger our membership base becomes, the better pricing we get at cost. It all has to make sense for everyone for all of this to work the way it needs to work. Our business model. We've developed relationships with who? The largest market makers in the world, 4th and 5th largest. Don't miss that. I thought I would say it again because you need to understand who we have our relationships with. So let's talk more about the company. Brand new, infancy stages, right at the cusp of pre-launch. Okay. Did you want to get on an airplane when it's on the ground or when it's in the air? This plane is on the ground. No one really knows about us yet. The word is really just starting to get out. So people can board the plane of opportunity right now while it's on the ground. Not when it's 2 years old, not when it's 3 years old, at the beginning, the infancy stages. Although the company is, the owners are well seasoned. They've been buying metal since they were 19. One of the owners had a company before. They sold $1 billion in precious metals. Thus, the relationships with the 4th and 5th largest metal suppliers in the world. We're offering true at-cost pricing. We got valuable numismatic that will fuel the residual component of our very, very lucrative compensation plan if you choose to share the membership models with others. Let's talk about the metal products. We were offered the exact same coins, the exact same bars that Costco has for $2,000 a bar. We sell it for less. So we're going to have the U.S. Mint coins, the Eagles, the Buffaloes, the Morgans, the Peace, the Canadian coins, the Maples, the Grizzlies, the Timberwolves, the South African coins, the Cougarans, the graded flawless numismatics coins, the MS-70s, the PR-70, the old and the new, the generic bars, Engelhart. So how does our pricing compare if we're going to have the exact same metal? Well, what's the big deal? Dealer direct versus at cost, because some of you who are buying gold and silver, you feel you're getting the best price because you are buying dealer direct. Let me educate you. Buying dealer direct means you are buying from the dealer, yes, but it literally has no bearing on the price that you paid, but rather who sold it to you. At cost means you pay the exact same price as the dealer at cost. You'll be able to look at various websites. It's going to be as plain as day because we're going to provide transparency and truth. At the time the company put together this presentation, we have a price comparison of the single most commonly traded coin in the world, which happens to be a single silver eagle. Competitors who are selling that exact same coin anywhere from $29.90 to $31.54. Your big online gold and silver retailers selling it anywhere from $31.01 to $31.24. What is our price at cost? $26.48 for the exact same coin. What does that compare percentage-wise? That means you can save by being a member of At Cost Metals anywhere from 12.41% to almost 18% on the exact same metal. Did you hear me? Do I need to say it again? Save anywhere from 12 to 18%. That is the possibility of savings, hello, by you being a member of At Cost Metals. Let's talk about the DAP. The DAP vault, which is a game changer in this space. It allows for incremental fractional purchasing, and it's one of the most powerful features of At Cost Metals. There are competitors that are selling a membership, and they have this portion that I'm about to cover with you right now for an additional $200 on top of the membership. Here at Cost Metals, it's all part of the membership. So it allows fractional purchasing where you can buy in increments as little as $1, $5, $10, $20, even $1 million. It's fine. It's your choice. It's up to you. You can manage it and control it from your mobile device or the back office of At Cost Metals. And it's tracked in real time, 0.001% of an ounce that will display on your back office of At Cost Metals. This means you can accumulate the metal at your pace, the way it should be. Also, make sure you understand that all the metal is yours. It's physically held in the DAP vault that you can have shipped with the click of a button, or you can sell it with the click of a button. Okay, if you decide to sell it, you can cash out and see the amount right there on your dashboard and withdraw it via ACH. Or you can use those existing funds on your dashboard to buy more metal. It's completely up to you. So why the vault? Well, if you really think about it, it's the most economical way to service our customers on a global level. It's the highest ranked vaulting company in this space. Not only that, it's proven to be the highest level with security, safety, and service. It protects all of us in the event of terrorism. So we're talking about vaults where countries store pallets of gold and silver. Again, if you want it shipped, you can click a button, but we have the option of the vault. Now, if it's safe enough for countries to store their metal, it's safe enough for people like you and I. If this makes sense to you, now let's talk about how much is the membership and what is the company going to share and pay in revenue with those who decide to share the model. First of all, understand this is 2023. Every company has some form of an affiliate model. Why not At Cost Metals? Target has an affiliate model. Amazon has an affiliate model. Walmart has an affiliate model. Even American Airlines has an affiliate model. So it just makes sense for At Cost Metals to have an affiliate model. Here are the two membership offerings. Don't miss this. The metals package is $149. That will give you 1 year of unlimited at-cost pricing of physical precious metals and bullions and access to our specialty collectible products, and access to the DAP vault, trading vault, which is an additional $200 value. So let's take a look at the best choice, which happens to be the $399 Metals Plus package. This will give you 18 months membership. Did you hear me? Let me say it one more time. 18 months on special pricing of at-cost metal, okay, that you have access to. Not only that, it also includes the DAP vault in 3 perfectly graded silver 1-ounce coins. So you get some metals with the Metals Plus package. We have our $75 Get Ahead monthly coin. It's an MS70 or PR70, both perfectly graded numismatic silver eagle. Let's talk about the affiliate comp plan. The Metals Plus package pays a $25 direct for everyone you personally directly introduce that choose the Metals Plus package. We also have a binary comp plan. Bi means 2. You're going to have 2 teams, a left team and a right team. If you're going to build a business, listen to me. I've been in this space for more than 27 years. Everyone has their opinion. I've been a part of a lot of different comp plans. I've been the president of a company before I had a career. I'm going to tell you the easiest plan to build is a binary. By far, the easiest. Why? Because you only have to drive 2 teams that will pay you unlimited levels deep. Did you hear me? Unlike a matrix that does not pay you unlimited levels deep, although it is portrayed to be. Are you hearing me? We're going to have a real conversation today, especially once I get through this compensation plan. So listen to me. It's simple. 2 people, a left team and a right team, you are opening up an incredible amount of income as that grows over time. How do we grow it? Introducing the membership, $25 on your directs on the metals package, $399 the Metals Plus, $50 direct. You can introduce as many people as you like to collect that 50, 50, 50. And then you can decide to place them either on your left or on your right. There's a 24-hour holding tank where you can decide where they want to go, or you can have an automatic default to place them where you need to place them. Okay? Every time someone buys those membership, there are points that fills the binary. Anytime someone on your left team buys a package, it's going to fuel it anywhere from 30 points to 100 points, unlimited levels deep on your left team. Anytime someone buys a membership on your right team, 30 to 100 points, unlimited levels deep. I don't care if someone introduced someone who introduced someone who introduced one who introduced one who introduced one, unlimited levels deep. Points are filling the binary. It flows all the way back up to you. 20 points on the $75 get ahead monthly coin will also fuel the binary. Now that's one coin. What you will establish is there will be people who are stacking and collecting coins. They're going to order more than one coin. Some people don't want the silver numismatic coin. They want the specialty bullion coin because they're collecting gold and they're getting it at the best price possible. And that's going to fuel your binary anywhere from 1 to 50 points. Now watch this. When you have 500 points accumulate on your left, from unlimited levels deep and 500 points on your right, that's called a cycle, and it pays you $500 every time that happens. Where do the points come from? The metals package, the metals plus package, the $75 get ahead coin, the specialty bullion coin. And listen to me, there are things that are going to happen in this world, regardless of your political opinion and views, that is written that will drive people to this space. So if you're already in where people are going to eventually come and they can get it at the best price, this model only makes sense. And then by this growing over time, it's paying you from exposures. We're going to talk more about that a little bit later on, okay? But just know, unlimited levels deep, every time 500 points accumulate, it pays you $500. And the minimum number of people that you need to introduce to open that door is 2. One on your left team and one on your right team. We also have a matching bonus, which means everyone you directly introduce, you can earn a match of 10% every time they earn $500. So that's 50, 50, 50, 50. Now, you don't have to make your minimums your maximum, meaning you can introduce more than 2. How do you do that, by the way? By getting people under the spout where the information comes out. And there are so many ways to do that, which we will discuss at the end of this presentation. But the key is making a decision to do it. Think of the people that invited you here right now. How hard are they working? If you can do what the people are doing that invited you here right now, you can have incredible success in this business. You just do a lot of it over and over and over and over again. These are 30-minute power Zooms. Come on, you telling me you don't have 30 minutes to build a business? Of course you do. It's all about the decision that you make. So you don't have to do what I'm doing to have success. There are other tools and systems that are already in place outside of what we're doing right now that you can do to help grow and build your business if you make the decision to do so. All right. We also have what's called the pot of gold, something very, very different and unique. Listen to me. This is not common in this space. The company took the top position of the company, which normally is a master distributor's position. And the company says, look, we're going to reserve that spot and call it the pot of gold. And we're going to take 50% of those commissions and we're going to split it equally amongst all those at the gold rank. Very different and unique. We'll take the other 50%. We'll use that for some promotions, some promos. Until we have too many goals, we'll create another rank and then we'll take that and split it amongst all those at that rank. Very unique and very, very different. So how many ranks do we have and how do you get to the pot of gold? There we go. Now you're thinking and you're asking the right question. It's very, very simple. 3 ranks. Affiliate. You need to introduce one person on your left team, one person on your right team. It doesn't matter which membership they buy. A membership on the left, a membership on the right, and they need to be active. What is active? Someone ordering a coin every month of at least $75, the 75 get ahead coin, or selling one membership a month. That's how you remain active. You need an active person on your left, an active person on your right. That opens up the door where you can earn up to $2,000 a week in the team cycle bonus. That's $104,000 a year. If you only got it half right, would that be okay? If you fail the test by 50%, you introduce 2 people in your part-time spare time, you earn an additional $50,000 buying gold and silver at cost. Would that be okay? If you do a little bit more, it's going to pay you a lot more. You introduce 3 on your left team, 3 on your right team. Now you can max out up to 10 $30,000 a week. Are you hearing me? Well, if you do a little bit more, it's going to pay you a heck of a lot more. You introduce 6 on your left team, 6 on your right team. One of those 6 need to be a silver on your left, a silver on your right. You can max out up to $30,000 a week. Now that's with 2 E's, not EA. Imagine $30,000 a week, $30,000 a week. That's 1.4 a year with a minimum of 32 on your team, 12 people that you personally directly sponsored, and helping 2 of them become silver. Minimum. And don't make your minimums your maximum, but that's the income potential. There's no gotchas here as you understand what we're doing and the compensation that this company has put together for people like you and I. Speaking of, here it is, additional compensation information. Points can begin to accumulate as soon as you are placed into the genealogy. I mean, once you're in, guess what? Those points can begin to accumulate when the membership sales start happening. If you are qualified as an affiliate, those points can max out up to the 2,000 for the week. If you're silver, up to the 10,000, gold, up to the 30,000. At cost means the price the dealer pays is the price the consumer pays. Now watch this. Unused points remain intact. They don't reset after you cycle. Let me give you the perfect example. Your team is growing. You introduce 1 on your left and 1 on your right. And let's say you have 900 points on your left team. You have 700 points on your right team. 500 and 500 pays you $500 cycle bonus. But what about the 400 remaining on your left, the 200 points remaining on your right? They don't reset. You hear me? They don't reset. You don't lose them as long as you are what? Active. Ordering that $75 coin every month or what? Selling 1 membership a month. It doesn't matter which one. Active. So now you got 400 points left over on your left, 200 left over on your right. You're that much closer to 500 and 500 and cycling again for another $500. Okay. Pay periods are Sunday AM to Saturday PM Eastern US. The company used compression on the direct bonus and the 10% match, which means they want to pay it out to those who are qualified to earn it. 75% hard cap on commissions to ensure the company doors stay open. Leadership in the field have input on the direction of the company. The bottom line, we're launching because we know without a shadow of a doubt, there's a better way to do precious metals. We know without a shadow of a doubt, we will have the best bullion pricing and the best compensation plan to prove it. And the person that invited you to take a look wants you to be part of it. Once you decide to make a decision, if you are a number 1, you're saying, I'm in, send me your link. Right now, because we're in pre-launch, you can lock in your position in the binary in that 2-team structure with as little as $25 or $50. It will show on your dashboard. Because we're so close to launch, people have identified what membership they're going to buy, and they're funding their account with that membership cost, and that balance would just sit there. We do accept MasterCard and Visa, and we take some crypto. We're no longer taking Bitcoin. We accept Dogecoin and Litecoin to fund your account, as well as to buy gold and silver when we launch. We also, right after we launch, we're going to be working toward USDT as a crypto that we accept as well. MasterCard, Visa, and USDT is coming, all right? We have MasterCard and Visa now. Once you put in your information, your balance will show right there on your dashboard. When the company flipped the switch for us to go, then you would just simply make the selection purchase of the membership that you want. If you are the mindset of a number 2, you said, Antoine, this looks great, but I've got some questions. Get your questions answered. Make the best decision for you and your family. Mindset of a number 3 says, Antoine, you know what? Man, this is great, but it's bad timing. It's just not for me. Listen, we go in knowing that this is not for everybody. Be honest with the person that invited you. They thought enough for you not to prejudge you. They wanted to get you in front of 100% of the information so that you can make the proper decision for you and your family. We're not here to convince anyone to do anything. We're looking for people who are looking for what we have to offer. That's it. Whether that be a customer that just want to buy gold and silver at cost, we got you. If that's someone that says, man, I want to buy gold and silver at cost, but I also want to earn some extra income, we got you with full-time income potential right here. If that's you, let the person know you're number 1. You want to get that link and get enrolled. 2, I got questions. Get them answered. 3, not for me. What I'm going to do, I'm going to end this recording. But wait, before I end that recording, I want to do this. The special guest that I had coming on, listen to me. an amazing gentleman. He's going to come on our next Zoom. He's already told me he's going to come on our next Zoom. He told me, he let me know he could not make it. But I was just, listen, I'm honored that he's even a part of the team at Cost Metals. And we've been working together here for almost the last month. I've been doing some private Zooms for him and his team. And they're on fire. And he began to share with me more of who he is and what he does. And I'm just blown away. We did a Zoom today. Listen to me. Powerful. But he's filming right now because he's filming this documentary, Beyond the Physical Matter. Listen to me. His name is Sir Don. Humble guy, self-made millionaire, but he has interviewed and have done film for some of the best thoughtful thinkers in the world. And they're going to have a red carpet event of this documentary coming up on the 26th of January. And I'm going to do everything I can, my wife and I are talking about, of coming there to be a part of that red carpet event. But listen to me, he's going to be our guest. And I'm going to let you know when he's going to be here. And I'm telling you, with the information that he's going to share, it's for everybody. Even if they decide not to do at Cost Metals, they're going to want to hear from this individual. So you don't want to miss this next meeting when he is going to be here, okay? So I'm going to stop this screen share. I'm going to stop this recording because I got some things I want to cover with you, all right? But before I do, let me see. I want you to hear from someone. I know it's 7:30, and we're at that time where we cut it short, so we may go over about 7:34, 7:33, okay? But we get through, for the most part, in 30 minutes. I want you to hear from someone, and let me see if I can find her. Let me see. I want you to hear from a young lady that's going to share with you where she's at, and why at Cost Metals for her. Okay, here we go. Don, are you there?
I am. Can you hear me okay?
I can. Please share with us why at Cost Metals for you, and where are you plugging in from?
Fantastic. Well, I am plugging in from Laughlin, Nevada, and Antoine, you are on fire. You are such an inspiration, and I am so over the moon to be part of that Cost Metals. So I'll just say briefly, it all started for me back in 2008. Like many of us, we were affected by the crash. I lost everything. Before that, I was living on the high on the hog. I had a big ranch in Southern California, the sports cars, 7 horses, lots of great things going on. And then the universe showed up, and the universe gave me the boot from employment. And from that point, I became an entrepreneur. And I learned from that. I lost everything during that crash. And I learned from that it was, in my opinion, orchestrated. And we need to get smart. Like, it was my wake-up call. I need to figure out that this doesn't happen. Whatever I need to do to ensure my future, I need to make sure that this never happens to me again. And through a series of events, I learned about precious metals, and it just completely resonated with me. And I met JD, and I will tell you guys, JD is our CEO, Justin Davis. And if you have not had the pleasure of meeting him yet, you're going to be so impressed, because he has a heart of gold, and he has a heart-centered vision that's going to resonate with everyone. He really, truly believes in no corporate greed. Like, he wants this at-cost bullion to be, and it works. And so I did precious metals for 4 years and absolutely love it. And over the course of life interrupts, and I was pulled in a different direction, but my love of precious metals never stopped. And I will say transparently that over the last few years, whenever there was a dip, whenever there was a difficult time, it was the precious metals that got me through. And I have been so fortunate. And I always think about those of us that are in our prime, that are going into our golden years. Precious metals will help our golden years remain golden. And so this is a full circle for me to hear about this and learn that Justin has started up at Cost Metals. This is the perfect time for it. So I hope all of you open your ears and really listen to this message, because this is not hype. Precious metals are really the big thing that's going to shift your life and help you to have generational wealth And I always tell people on any budget, especially with at-cost metals, we can do it on any budget. So thank you so much, Antoine, for calling on me. And oh, one thing I was just going to say is super exciting to be part of pre-launch. And we've got some amazing international teams coming aboard. It is exploding. And I'm so excited to have like Andy Wall and Uwe and Prim with us coming on board and just being on fire everywhere. So
Awesome.
exciting.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Don, for sharing. I appreciate that. I want you to hear one more person very, very quickly, a gentleman that I've known for a number of years. He's been in this industry almost as long as I have. He's earned 7 figures in this space. Dr. Pruitt, if you don't mind, Dr. Pruitt, share with us why at-cost metals for you.
Let me tell you, Antoine, I have to begin by saying what a fantastic overview that you gave. Now, here's what I mean when I say that. You articulated the science of why this makes sense. You expressed with your heart the passion, your ability to be able to help people. But you and I go way back. We go back like cornrows. We've been linked up together, helping people, freeing families, and being a blessing to folks for such a long time. Let's just face it. If I'm talking to anyone out there with an entrepreneur spirit, or maybe you just decided that this year is going to be a year that you have a different outcome. Maybe income's not important to you, but outcome is. Either way, you are in the right place. Let me tell you, all of us have projects going on, but if you have any sort of money, it's sitting somewhere. Why not put your money in a place where your money is making money for you? Now, let me just tell you, here's what's going to happen. I've got this crystal ball mentality. Sometime when you've seen things happen over and over and over again, you can predict what's getting ready to happen. You can kind of smell it coming. You see, when things like this take place, folks, you look up some months from now, around a few quarters from now, and say, wow, look at those folks. Look what they did. Well, let me tell you, that opportunity is knocking at the door for you right now. And I just want to make sure I say this. You really don't have to understand everything that Antoine was talking about. You just have to understand that money's going to be sitting somewhere. And if your money is sitting in the bank, I've got news for you. It's losing value. They're using your money to make more money. And what are they doing? They're buying metal with it. That's called a clue. So I want to do this. I want to take a moment and congratulate all the brand new customers. They're going to put their thumb in and get themselves that special coin, or go ahead and get your package for the entire year. Why not? But then those of you that have that entrepreneurial spirit, that want to be at the right place at the right time, I want to congratulate you, because I tell you what, Antoine's going to keep on doing what Antoine does. We're going to keep on showing up and going up and ranking up and banking up. And for those of you that don't quite know what's going on, just grab a hold to the person that invited you here and just follow along, because pretty soon, let me tell you, good things come to those. What did you say, Antoine? That board planes when they're on the ground. So thanks so much for having me. I'm so excited. I'm going to go pop, lock, and break dance right now, because I know what's coming up. Back to you, sir.
Thank you, Dr. Pruitt. I really, really appreciate it. Guys, that concludes our overview for the day. But here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to stop the recording because there's some things I want to share with you and I want to say real quick. So let me end this recording. Give me just one moment.